Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm really excited to see the Miles Morales buff, and I've tested him in one fight and he's so good, man. I enjoy him so much. Like, we have him at rank 5, and what sig is he? So he's sig 40, and we have a class advantage here. But first of all, we have some synergies. So one synergy with Spider Ham, it gives us 30% attack for whenever we complete a spider challenge. So again, if you're passive for 16 seconds, it gives us 30% attack. And then with who is it? With Spider-Man Stark Enhanced, we gain 20% personal debuff potency. So this guy applies a lot of debuffs. And what the spider challenges are, there are 3. So we have to land 50 hits, we have to dex 10 hits or miss 10 hits, and then we have to block 10 hits. But you can see here, if I try to parry, we have 7 of them, and if I try to parry, you're gonna see it will go from 7 to 4. So if you parry, it counts like 3 block hits. And then if we intercept, right here we have 15, you will see that it goes from 13 to 3. So that, and you can throw that SP2 for some juicy damage. So yeah, that was sick. And you have the shock on top of that, but we can have a better shock damage. And here, Spider-Man, you can see him, he's so cool, man. It's because we completed the missions, and if we complete all 3 missions in one fight, we activate the spider camo. And yeah, each time the defender activates special attack, we have a 35% chance to miss it. And if the attack is unblockable, we triple that percentage. So guaranteed to avoid or to miss unblockable attacks. So now we will activate physical vulnerability with the SP3. And also, if you have activated the spider camo, you apply 50-second power sting. And then we want to activate an SP1 in order to get another debuff. And the more debuffs we apply in this fight, the more potent our shock will be from the SP2. So we don't need to have them activated when we throw the SP2, we only need to have activated them during the fight. And now I want to complete some missions, so let's see here. So we missed that, we get the Fury, and can we get the parry at least? Try to parry those, yep, there we go, let's throw this. He's dead, man. Didn't crit, but the shock is so powerful, man, still. Pretty powerful. And then you can use your heavy attack to apply a taunt, and if you have spider camo active, you apply, I think, a rapture debuff, I think. So yeah, it's a rapture debuff dealing physical damage. But now let's see, Captain Marvel, now we don't have the class advantage. So basically you want to apply as many debuffs as you can, and then throw your big SP2, and it will deal a pretty good damage, and then you have the shock on top of that, which becomes more potent the more debuffs you have applied in the fight. And it's only the personal debuffs. So I want to intercept, get the mission. Okay, we go from 35 to 25, and then let's dex. Oh, nope. Spider camo active, because she activated a special attack. Okay, come on. I want a dex. Okay. There we go. And can we intercept? Come on. I want to activate it with so many Furies, but she doesn't want me to. That's fine. Okay, we'll go. 9. 18,000. 32,000. Man, that's so sick. What is this damage, man? This guy, I love his rework so far. So let's activate this. And the awakened ability actually is pretty important, so it lets you activate your spider challenges. You can activate them once, but with a sig, you can activate them multiple times. And those give you the passive Fury. But also keep in mind that we gain +1 passive Fury from the synergy. So we would only get like 1, not 2. whenever we complete a mission. So good damage, man. Go ahead. I want to activate the heavy attack. We have the taunt as well. I don't know. I think she's gonna die. We're not gonna get to the SP2. I'm pretty sure she's gonna die, man. Oh, come on, let's parry. Perfect. And I'll throw it with 5. Boom. And then we have a 4,000 shock per tick, so 8,000 per second. Wow, I am so impressed. Let's go for the class advantage here. So he's not really suicide friendly. He doesn't remove like poison or bleed. And you only like need to activate like an SP1 and you're good. So you activate a weakness with the SP1 and it reduces the attack by 50%, which is pretty good. And then you want to activate the heavy attack, apply the taunt and the rapture if you have the spider camo active. And then with the SP3 you gain the physical vulnerability and the power sting if you have the spider camo active. So, okay, we intercept this guy a lot. Oh, that's fine. We got some health. Okay, I want to activate this. Oh, he blocked. That was a mistake. That's fine though. So I don't want to activate the heavy attack right now because I don't want him to throw specials. But we might miss. See, we missed once. 35% chance is still pretty good. Okay, so far so good. Let's activate that. And his SP3 is really cool as well. Nice, okay. So now we want to go for the SP2. Oh, that power sting hurt him. I didn't see the damage, but his health dropped a lot. Okay, so activate that. Now that we have this, we can activate the heavy attack too, and then we're good for the SP2. Oh no, that wasn't good. Okay, so now we want to complete the missions. Let's intercept. Okay, pretty good. I want to dex a little bit more for activating it. I want to get all those furies all together. So that's pretty sick, man, how they did it when you can activate all of them at once. So let's intercept him, probably. No, doesn't want me. Okay, I think we're gonna have to do it without. Come on, I want to dex once. Okay, with 4. And let's see this shock damage. 4.6. That class advantage helps. And let's see the SP1 damage. Yeah, it's still not good, but the SP2 is where the damage comes from. Apply the rapture, and the rapture actually, I think it can stack. Should I try it? Okay. No, it can't stack. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't matter though. And we're gonna finish him off with the SP2 after this unstoppable. No furies. And the shock is taking for 3.4. Dude, overall, this guy, I think he got a pretty good buff. I want to test him out like one more fight. So that's basically what you want to do. Apply a lot of personal debuffs as more as possible, and then throw the SP2 with some furies. So you want to complete the missions, and then after you complete the mission, you have the furies for like 16 seconds and throw the SP2. The shock damage will get multiplied, and it is more potent after you have applied so many debuffs. So there we apply the taunt. He's gonna throw it. Okay. So now I don't care about completing the missions. I actually want him to stay alive, and then we will worry about the missions. But yeah, his signature ability is pretty pretty important, I would say. What else does it do? So yeah, it gives you another passive fury when you complete the spider challenge. Yeah, his sig is actually pretty important. I don't know about the level that you want it to be. I don't think it needs sig 200. But yeah, pretty much need to have it. Okay, now we want to activate weakness. Now we have all the debuffs that we can apply. And then we want to build up to an SP2. And throw it. Okay, I don't want a dex. Oh, that counted as an intercept because of the heavy attack. That's sick. Okay, can we do it? Nice, can we parry now? Oh man, that's gonna be so good. 7. Boom, 34,000 with a shock with 4.7. Look at our damage. Dude, Miles, I love this buff, man. So good, man. Got the rupture. Oh, and I forgot. One of the best things about this buff, if you try to parry, he can't evade and mess you up. So that's really sick. You're parrying, you cannot get interrupted by his evade. So he can't activate through well-timed blocks. Look at the shock, man. Dude, even if it doesn't crit, the shock does a pretty good job. So I notice here, if you try to dex and sometimes it misses, it counts as 2. So you can do the dex spider challenge pretty quick. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for the Miles buff. This is like 10 out of 10. This guy is actually very useful. He's got a lot of debuffs if you have the mastery. How's it called? The despair mastery. So you can reduce healing. This guy has a taunt with his heavy attack. And so there. You can see if you have activated the spider camo. Where is it? Yeah, if you have activated the spider camo here, you can see your special attacks, your heavy attack. It deals a taunt, but if you have the spider camo active, you also deal a rupture. And then for the special one, it just deals a weakness. And if you have spider camo, it's a 10-second duration more. Pretty useful because it's a 50%, reducing its 50% attack. That weakness is pretty strong actually. For the SP2, your shock is more potent for the more personal unique buffs you have activated throughout the fight. And for the SP3, if you have camo active, you also activated power sting. So you want to activate your special attacks when you have camo active. And yeah, you activate camo if you have completed all the challenges. So yeah, guys, I am so happy with his buff. He's actually pretty useful. I don't regret taking him to rank 5, and I actually hope you guys pull him because he's such a fun champion. It's like the Venomable buff, so much fun. Like, you apply so many debuffs, the shock is so powerful. Like, that's a 10 out of 10. Like, I'm so happy about this buff. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.